we back. Today I get 3 chances to draft the perfect team of NBA legends after winning a championship with no trades. You know what I'm saying? Really just me trying to orchestrate the perfect team, all right? Leave a like, subscribe, let's get into it. All right, so of course we have to randomly select our team. We're gonna stop in 3, in 2, and in 1. We're running with the Phoenix Suns today. And the Suns are going to have pick number something. Pick number 19. Okay. Dirk being on the board here is pretty elite. Pretty elite to have our guy Dirk there. And I might just go with the gut and the heart because, you know, Dirk is one of my favorite players of all time. I got a full poster on him in my office here. I guess technically I'm calling this an office. Dirk is one of my favorite of all time. I got to go with the heart. Now, once we get down to number 3, draft number 3, I may not be able to draft my heart, but instead I got to go with my mind. Steve Nash and Dirk played together in real life. Didn't really result to much. So instead, oh boy. Am I okay? All right. I already said that I'm drafting with my heart in the first one, so I'm gonna go get the youngest MVP in the history of basketball and Derrick Rose. Is that the right fit? Probably not. Actually, not probably. It's not. Dirk is a slow-paced dude. Derrick Rose wants to push the pace, but I just had to go with what I had to go with. All right. So next we got like Paul Pierce. We got George Mikan. We got. I want to kind of prioritize a really good defensive big because there's so many great bigs throughout history that I need somebody that's gonna lock down. And I don't know much about George Mikan's defensive game, considering he played in what year exactly? 1955, all the way back to 4. I don't know if he was a good defender. So I'm gonna say forget that. Should I go defensive? Oh wait, I could go straight up on attributes. Like, hey, who got the highest like block or interior defense? Oh wait, it might be Mikan. Prime Dwight. But the problem with Prime Dwight is that he ain't got no badges, bro. Anchor Hall of Fame and Challenger Hall of Fame is pretty good. I'm going Prime Dwight Howard. He not the highest overall available, but man. All right, so the next pick, there's actually a lot of really good players left, as you can imagine. We have, this is the reason 2K is bad, number 362. I can't even see who's on my team, just in case I forgot who I drafted. Luckily, I remember it was Derrick Rose, Dwight Howard, and Dirk, but I can't even see the rest. Billy Cunningham, defensive badges should be pretty good, but like, Billy Cunningham, really? You know? Shooting guards available is Brandon Roy, Klay Thompson, Walter Davis. Small forwards is Grant Hill is here. Grant Hill's got the I'm going with Grant Hill. He's got the defense. He's got the defense we're looking for. He's got the defense we're looking for, y'all. Oh, that's such a good pickup at this late in the draft. Okay, great. Also, Sean Marion is here. Yeah, I can't draft him now because I already got a wing. But now I know that Sean Marion might be here in pick number 4 next round, or next draft, so I'll know better. Tim Hardaway is there. Dave Bing is here. Shorter guard. Drazen Petrovic doesn't have the badges that I would want him to have. Glenn Rice is cool. We might go with, like, what do we prioritize? I feel like I need to get a bucket to come off the bench. Is that Tim Hardaway to be our bench player? Trae Young is here. Yeah. It's not like the straight up get a bucket type dudes left, it looks like. At least not at the top. Glenn Rice could definitely do it. Joe Johnson is 17 years old. Only 7 badges, so that's the reason we're not going to draft him, but 17 years old. If that's his face at 17, oh my God. I'm going best player available. I will take Sean Marion right here. And yes, Sean Marion probably will not be starting, and I just used that to get a 6-man or something, but I think I needed that because, yeah, the shooting guard position is exactly the same as it was a couple minutes ago, so we didn't even lose anything. We might go get Joe Caldwell because Joe Caldwell defensive badges will be nice. He's only 6'5", and I'm asking him to guard like the Michael Jordans, Kobe Bryants of the world. And unless his defensive badges are so elite. Well, Jerry Sloan is here. He is also 6'5". He's got Glove Hall of Fame. Sheesh, the Clamps Gold. Tony Allen. Tony Allen's the guy that we probably want to pick up later. Michael Cooper. Forget Tony Allen. Michael Cooper's a defender. He's got all of the badges we could potentially want Hall of Fame. The question is, we could probably get him next round. So let's prioritize. I think Tim Hardaway Sr. is the way to go, man. The dude is going to get a bunch of buckets. Unless there's a backup big that we really like here. And Joakim Noah was down there. I peeped. We're going to go with Tim Hardaway and then pray that we can still get our guy next round. And he is still there. Oh, my God. I think he survived it. The perimeter defense. Whoa, Ron Artest is here. But instead, we're going with Michael Cooper. Remember, we're building a team, not just a collection of talent. And I feel like that's such a good pickup given the circumstances this late in the draft. Arvydas Sabonis is right next to his son. DeMontis, which is kind of cool. This man is old, but he's got the badges you would want for a backup to be 6'7", anchor gold. That's a good pickup for our backup. Next, we got like Vin Baker, Kevin Willis, and stuff. Backup power forward is maybe not as pressing because our best player is a power forward. So let's keep it moving, looking for some bench production as far as scoring goes. I mean, Steve Smith was an absolute bucket in his time. They also got like Zach LaVine down here. You also get Mikal Bridges, but that's not bucket noise. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take Steve Smith and then hope that the big man, the power forward that I was looking at is still going to be there. And he is. Josh Smith. Wait, Josh Smith only got 5 badges. We can't draft the man with 5 badges. That's less than Thurl Bailey. All right, forget that. We can go get Oak if we need to push somebody over. Oakley has I thought that said A+ 3-pointer. I'm like, whoa. I didn't realize that his 3-point shot would even be a B. That's pretty good for Oak, man. If Oak can translate to the modern game by hitting a couple 3-pointers, we'll take it. So we got our 10-man rotation. The rest is not super important, but we do want to make good picks like Drew Holiday for a defensive point guard that we didn't have. Shane Battier, 3-and-D guy. And I think our last pick, because pick number 14 don't matter. I think our last pick, I want to go get a center that can shoot. Probably won't play any minutes, but we just want the option as a threat. Oh, it's going to be Mook? No, Miles Turner? Oof. We can get him next round. Yeah, a lot of the guys available are real life dudes. So I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So let's forget the center that can shoot. Let's just, who's the best or most fun? Yeah, actually it is Miles Turner. Miles Turner up to the team. Center that can shoot. There we go. We got it. The question is, are we a good team or not? Did we draft well? Because we did, again, up top, we did draft with our heart versus our mind. So right now, it would be Derrick Rose, Michael Cooper, Grant Hill, Dirk, and Dwight Howard. That seems pretty solid. Off the bench, Sean Marion, Tim Hardaway Sr., Arvydas Sabonis, Drew Holiday. I don't want to give Drew the minutes just yet. We'd rather give them to Steve Smith, I think. Yeah, Steve Smith can get those minutes just for the scoring aspect. Drew's scoring is obviously not a lot worse, but worse nonetheless. He's more of a defensive-oriented guy, while Steve is just like, I'm gonna come in and look at all of his badges are off it. He ain't got one defensive badge. He's like, the defense, what's that? I'm here to score. And then they ended up drafting us Vernon Maxwell with the last pick. First game of the season, we win by a good margin. They got Jack Sigma. Is that Magic Johnson? Oh, I was about to say, no way Magic has 0 assists. We done held him down. They do have Big Charles Barkley, though, and Zach LaVine get the DMPs. But on our side, we got Grant Hill, man. Grant Hill was supposed to be Jordan after Jordan, and we about to get that. I can't believe we got him as late in the draft as we did. Come on, man. If he's filling the stat sheet up like this, we might win a championship year 1. We might win a championship year 1. Yo, if we win the championship year 1, that just shows you that some team, I was going to say that they need to hire me to really do it. In real life, obviously nothing compares to real life, so I'm just talking. But we do a pretty good job drafting. But is it good enough to win a championship? We about to find out. So Intel says that if you have the opportunity to draft Magic Johnson, you probably should. If you have an opportunity to draft Bill Russell, you know he going to win DPOY. Al Horford most approved. Bob McAdoo Clutch Player of the Year. Billy Donovan, the Chicago Bulls are pretty good, I see. All right. What team are we? I can play. We are the Suns. Did the Suns end up having an all-NBA player? There's our Dirk guy. The badges on Dirk look pretty elite too. Look at all of the Hall of Fame badges. That's one of my GOATs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should be able to have multiple GOATs, and we have multiple GOATs because Dirk is one of them. We were the 1 seed. A lot of parity though. There's a lot of teams pretty close, but we end up winning 10 in a row to end the season. Derrick Rose is ecstatic about the current situation. And guess what, brother? Me too. I didn't expect us to be the 1 seed. But here we go. We are 16 games away from saying that we're a generational drafted. The first round, we're going against Bob Cousy, T-Mac, Junior Bridgman, Kevin Love with the curly hair, and Bob Lanier. We don't get Kevin Love with the curly hair anymore, do we? No, we really don't. But that backcourt is pretty good. I don't know if Cousy's really good, but his overall say he is. And Bob Cousy had a good game, but not good enough. Game 2 is a Suns win. And Game 3 is a Suns win. Game 4 is not a Suns win, but we should be able to get out of there in 5, and we do. Next round, we go against the Sacramento Kings, who have Michael Jeffrey Jordan. All right. I did not expect to go against Mr. Goat Man this early on, but here we go. Baron Davis, Michael Jordan, George Gervin, George McGinnis, back-to-back Georges, and Wes Unseld. They're small. They're small. We have Dirk, we have Dwight. They're small. Now, Wes Unseld's a stud, especially rookie version of him, but he's still 6. I don't know. What did they have him listed as? 6'8"? 6'7". So he's still 6'7". And look at his numbers. He's more of Draymond Green than a real center, you know? So, yeah, we feel solid. Let Dirk and let D12 go ahead, catch all the lobs. We good. Game 1 is a win. We lose game 2 behind Michael Jordan. Didn't even have a great game, but I mean, he shot it well, but it's not like he had a crazy amount of attempts. Game 3 is a win. Game 4 is a win. And can we get out of here in 5? No, we can't. Can we get out of here in 6? No, we can't. Can we get out of here in 7? Maybe. Simcasted, ladies and gentlemen. No way are we going to let this end in just the second round. But it looked like it might, because Michael Jordan, I feel like if we lose, it's going to be MJ with 40. And it is a loss. And they put up 140. And MJ, kind of mid. I mean, but he scored efficiently. He's just not getting a lot of attempts. We lost in the second round, y'all. That's not that big of a deal. David Thompson and the Chicago Bulls are in the finals, and they win. All right, David Thompson. Noted, back of mind. David Thompson's like that. Carmelo Anthony, Magic Johnson, Dan Issel, Rudy Gobert. All right, year number 1 was a bust. But guess what? We will be better. I will draft more, and without the heart, but with the mind. All right, so we need some better luck, some better draft luck. So let's randomly select our team. We're going to stop in 3 and 2 and then 1. We're running with your Sacramento Kings. I swear to you, okay. This is interesting. LeBron James or Michael Jordan. That just made it look so rigged. But you saw it was random. I looked at you in the eyes, Mr. Camera. But we did just see Magic Johnson win MVP. His archetype says demigod. LeBron says all around threat. Michael Jordan says two-way, 3-level playmaker. Demigod? Demigod. They say he's a demigod. Oh boy. Bron has 45 badges. Only 27 badges on Magic though. Man, it's a lot of Hall of Fame ones. Oh, no, it's not. I'm going with LeBron. MJ is my GOAT. But I feel like to in this era, the bigger wing is gonna matter the most. I'm going Bron. Oof. That was dang. I'm happy I didn't draft Magic Johnson. He went all the way at 17. Imagine I would have used the first overall pick of somebody that eventually went on to draft number 17. I would have been tripping. All right, so now we're building the perfect roster around Bron. Steph Curry is sitting at the top of the list. I'm not thinking twice. All right, so we get back-to-back picks. What is the center that we're thinking about? Or maybe it's not center. Maybe it's C-Webb. Maybe it's Jimmy. Or maybe it's James Worthy or something. Jimmy has 48 badges. That is insane. A lot of them silver and bronze, but that is still a lot. All right, so this pick is important because we don't get another pick for a time after this. The center position feels like one that we should be trying to prioritize a little bit of spacing because Marc Gasol won a DPOY and can space. I don't know if he'll even be available because basically we don't draft again for 60 picks or something. So this pick is so important. I just don't know what direction. Like, part of me is like, yeah, C-Webb's the guy, but C-Webb can't really shoot. Dave DeBusschere could at least shoot, but he's only 6'6". We already got a wing with LeBron. We don't need Jimmy Butler, but the Jimmy Butler stuff looks crazy, bro. It actually looks crazy. 95 overall, 48 badges. Donovan Mitchell, Sidney Moncrief. Point guards? No. I'm not going to run Jason Kidd at the 2. Not Zeke or... I guess Gary Payton can run the 2. Dude, how do we feel about that? He's going to help us that we can put together a really great defensive team around Steph Curry. Nobody else here really is super excited me as far as fitting with Bron. I'm taking GP, man. I'm taking GP. I don't know if that's the right decision. I don't know. Only time will tell, but run him at the 2. He's 6'4" with all the defensive badges, so we don't have to worry about that. He can score. He can play make. He adds another element there. Marc Gasol did just get picked up a couple picks before ours, so that sucks. We have to make it work. Dikembe Mutombo is there. If we looking for just straight up no, blocking shots, so on and so forth, it does not get better than that. We also get Yao Ming down here. That's very interesting too. Elton Brand, Bob Love. AK-47 is like kind of ideal. Al Horford just won 6th Man of the Year in the last simulation. This is a young version of him, and he can hit shots and defend. I don't hate Al Horford here, man. AK-47 is probably better, though. Hold on. Yeah, AK-47 is probably the better option at the 4 position. So we need our 4 and our 5. There's Big Boog. Boogie don't have the defensive impact that some of these other dudes. And honestly, at my center position, I definitely prioritize defense overall. Though we would love for somebody to be able to stretch the floor, the defense is the number one thing. And Dikembe might be. I'm drafted Dikembe, all right? And then I'm also going to draft AK-47. Are those the 2 right picks? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to see if we can build the perfect team around Bron. There's some space in 1 through 4, but that 5, not so much. John Wall, Trey Young, Jerry Sloan again, Bob Love, some Bulls legends up top, Ron Harper. Maybe we shouldn't prioritize guard play because we got some solid guards. Instead, Iggy. You want to win championships, Iggy can do it. Also, Paige is down here, and Paige's defense is pretty good, but only 9 badges. Iggy feels like the right pick. Iggy feels like the right pick given the circumstances. I might go Iggy. Yep, give me Iggy. And then also, I immediately wanted to go Joakim Noah. I can't lie, but he don't got the badges. Bam has so many more. He's switchable. He can run multiple positions. Domantas Sabonis defense scares me a little bit. Bam has anchor gold. Unless there's a guard that we'd rather have. All right, we take Bam. We'll take Bam. Yeah, there were some 90 overall players on the board, but we were looking center, and we needed a defensive-minded center. We got that. We got to hope that there's a really good shooting guard left on the board. I mean, of course there will be. These are NBA legends, but, like, to what extent? See, like, Doug Collins, I don't know much about Doug, but he can catch and he can shoot, and he's from Illinois State. Part of that I didn't know. We already had Steve Smith to get us buckets and stuff. It didn't work out well. We lost in the second round. Point guard position has some heavy hitters like De'Aaron Fox, Jalen Brunson. There's just so many good point guards. I feel like you shouldn't prioritize it right now. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these point guards. You're gonna get a really good backup PG. Now he might be Ben Simmons, which we'll take low key. No, because he can't really play with Bron much. Never mind. I want to pick up Doug Collins. I don't know much about him other than the fact that he can shoot and he can defend a little bit. Antonio McDyess is there. And I'm gonna take Kenyon Martin. Can also shoot the ball a little bit. You're not relying on Kenyon Martin to hit a lot of shots or anything, but shoot the ball a little bit and can do some other stuff with it. See, look at all these. I'm glad I didn't draft point guard. All these guys are still available. I'm going to take prime Mike Conley, and this is round 11, so we can start to get specialists and stuff. Jason Terry has a bunch of badges that can score. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. He's smaller. JJ Redick is there. We can find him later in the draft. Perimeter defense, we're in the same position where we could get Michael Cooper or Tony Allen. Playmaking has young Ricky Rubio. Oh, white chocolate. Rebounding has Tyson Chandler. Horace Grant is still here. Hold on. Horace Grant might be our guy. Where are you at, Horace? Yeah, man. Give us Horace Grant. You know we need a little bit of Chicago Bulls no matter where we. All right. I'm simulating the rest. Let's see how we can do. I feel good about the team. I honestly feel like Gary Payton's overall might go up as a shooting guard. We about to see. Please go up. It goes down by 2. You know what, GP? That's fine. We got you. We got nothing but trust in you, even though your position and stuff changed everything. So it's Steph Curry, Gary Payton, LeBron, AK-47, Dikembe Mutombo. We got Iggy, Mike Conley, Doug Collins, Bam Adebayo, and Kenyon Martin. Then we got Reggie Lewis, rest in peace. We got Horace Grant, Jared Allen, and Vernon Maxwell continues to find his way onto my team. Either way, this team is good. Bron, go show the world why you were the first overall pick. We lost by a lot of points. Bron, hello? We got LeBron and Steph Curry on the same team to 0-2. Oh, man. Okay, there's a win. Woo! Bron, come on, bro. 1 3-point attempt. This is going to be Miami Heat LeBron. He's not a 3-point shooter just yet. There's a close win where Steph Curry showed out. I need Steph Curry to be attempting 15 threes a game. 15 minimum. All right, man. Michael Jordan won Clutch Player of the Year. Whoop-de-doo, MJ. Whoop-de-doo. LeBron made All-NBA first team, so he's not making me regret drafting him. Nobody's numbers are going to look insane because obviously so many Hall of Fame players in one place. We end up being the 6th seed. I guess I just did. Oh, Dikembe's upset, huh? What are you upset about? Just not enough touches where you're shooting 41%. Actually, get us out of here. Somebody beat us already so we can get out of here, bro. Because I need to redeem myself and draft another really good team. Oh, I was about to say, are we about to win the championship? And MJ's team is going to make it. And, okay, he didn't win. It's good because he was just going to rub that in my face. All right. Last chance. I have a strat. We will see if it works. I just can't believe I got the first overall pick and fumble. That's all. All right, last chance. This time I'm gonna close my eyes and cover them, so you think there's some shenanigans. There's not. We're running with the OKC Thunder, and OKC is going to have pick number not 1, but middle of the pack, please. Middle of the pack, please. Yes. Okay. So 17 we'll take. Where's Magic? I forgot to put in the historical draft. All right. That was the place that Magic Johnson got drafted, and now I messed up. Oh. Let's try this again. Same scenario. Our eyes are closed. We are randomly selecting the team. We're stopping in 3, in 2, and in 1. We're running with the Utah Jazz, who will have pick number 2. I'm telling you that I'm just kind of upset, actually. I get another chance, but I didn't want a top pick because it is you have to wait so long with the Serpentine. So I guess I'll take. I'm gonna take Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yup. All right. Because everybody would have thought I would have took MJ, and it makes sense. MJ's obviously my GOAT. That's my GOAT. I do want to remind you that is my GOAT. So I don't want to hear you. Steph Curry's still here. I don't want to do same people. But I'm just telling you. Okay, I don't need to explain anything to you. All right, Jason Kidd. Sheesh. Like I said, I did have a strat, but I'm kind of about to gear away from that strat already. Let's see who else is here. Devin Armani Booker is here. The strat. Anthony Davis or George Mikan. They got the same amount of badges, the same play style, even down to here. Their numbers are very, very similar. They're both 6'10". Anthony Davis a little bit more physical and better on the perimeter. So I'm gonna go with Anthony Davis right here. We went 2 bigs, and then now I would love to ask Steph, but I'm not going to. Instead, I should go. See, the problem is the current players are going to have way more badges than the legends. So, like, Luka has 48 badges and Jason Kidd has 25. You almost got double the amount of badges. Why would I pick J. Kidd if they're the same overall? Luka can score better. His defense is not going to be as good as J. Kidd. But, like, should it matter? Luka be making all defensive teams. Give me Luka, man. Give me Luka. Is that a good idea? Good guy to get at this moment in time? I don't know. Let's see who's there for my wing positions, though. We got our front court. And that was one of my priorities. Go get the front court first. Go out rebound everybody. Like Sean Marion fits because he's just gonna help us out rebound. He's an A+ rebound at the 3. Man. This is. I think I said I don't want to go back and back, so I might get Paul, who played before. They were even counting rebounds and assists. Great shooter, 93-point shot, 94, and then he also great rebounder and defender. Am I sleeping? Rebound chaser gold at the 3. Welcome to the team, man. I'm taking Manu, but I will have Manu run the position or the style that you expect him to run, which is him coming off the bench. Draymond Green got picked up. I'm actually upset about that because I was hoping that he fell to us in the next round. Obviously, he did not. I'm going to take Peja Stojakovic right now and prime Rudy Gobert. Yep. Let me cook. What am I cooking? I don't know. All right. Let's go get our starting shooting guard now. We got prime Victor Oladipo, which is not a bad pickup for right now. Him and Luka Doncic in the backcourt would be cool because he can carry defensively. I don't hate that. So you know what? We'll go with it. VO, welcome to the team. And though he's small, we'll take Mike Bibby. One of my favorite players when I was a kid, watching Mike Bibby in the Sacramento Kings do their part. So good pickups. Now we go back to our original plan of a bunch of rebound. I think I'm telling you, that's a strat. That's a strat. Outboard everybody. They got John Isaac, Jack Marin, Keith Van Horn is here. Hedo Turkoglu, another one of my favorites to watch back in the day. So I'm going to go get Mr. Turkoglu. I will take Tony Allen this time around. And the rest of the draft will simulate. Okay. Way different strategy than before. At first, I was trying to orchestrate a team that fit well together. This time around, I did not. I did not want to orchestrate a real team because that's not the way 2K goes. Anthony Davis is going to run power forward, which is the position he want to play anyway. So I think everybody's going to walk out of here and say, hey, we feel good about what's to come. Everybody gets a backup position, even you, Peja. So the lineup looks like this. Doncic, VO. Ooh, who did we draft for the actual 4? Did we not draft somebody? Oh, no, we did draft this Paul guy. Anthony Davis and then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Off the bench, of course, Manu's going to be Manu. Rudy Gobert's back in Utah. That's where he played his best, so I feel good about that. Mike Bibby, Peja, And that's our rotation. That's our rotation. I like it. Can Luka and Kareem get on the same page? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good start, Mr. Doncic. That's a pretty good start. The second game we won, but it wasn't pretty. Third game, a quick 3-0 start. Come on, keep going. We watch it until we lose. We watch it until we lose. Oh, okay, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, when in doubt, draft Luka, MVP of the league. Bill Russell, of course. Al Horford has won Most Improved and Sixth Man of the Year multiple times in this video. We won 68 games, which is the most. 2 All-NBA players, 2 All-NBA first-team players. It's raps for the association. It's raps. And y'all was like, why you ain't take Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan don't even make All-NBA teams in this universe. I went with the big man because there's so many big men that I wanted to get the king of the big man, and I did that. We are 16 games away from winning an NBA championship and crowning ourselves drafting kings, okay? JoJo White, Clyde the Glide. A bunch of players who we all have genuine respect for, but all before my time as an NBA fan. So I don't, 5-game series. No disrespect. 6 game. Okay, so I was off that one. And then we get the OKC Thunder, who have Big Gilbert Arenas, see Carmelo Anthony, AK-47. These are players that I know, I recognize, and I know their strength. I know their weaknesses. They actually, can I see if my strategy actually worked as far as like out rebounding everybody? Just real quickly. Rebounds per game. We were better, but it wasn't significant. It was just by 2, so it's not that big of a deal. We were the most rebounded team in the league. We did not give up offensive rebounds, which is clutch. That's how you win games. No extra possessions. Stop playing. No extra possessions for the opposing team. Here we go. We got the Phoenix Suns, who have Jason Kidd, Kobe Bryant. Yikes. Their weak spot, they have Byron Beckett, the 4 guard, and Anthony Davis. And this is Pelican AD, I want to remind you. And Pelican AD was, he's nice now, obviously, but he was nicer then. Bob McAdoo has to guard Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Don't know if he's up for that task. But also Victor Oladipo has to guard Kobe Bean Bryant. I don't know if he's up for that task. But, hey, we could do a game 1. It's a loss. Bob McAdoo dominated. Okay, Kareem, hello. Game 2, we lost. All right, so let's do this, Will Hardy. Can we get our best players the best position? All right, come on, Manu. We need some spark off the bench. Hey. I don't know what to tell you. I genuinely don't know what to tell you. Okay. Woo! The boys fought back. Game 5. Magic Johnson continues to do it. You win that many games. The team, they won 50 and they just dominated us. We lost 4 games at home all season long. We lost the first 2 home games in this series, and then we lost game number 5 too. So we lost 3 home games in this one series, y'all. And we lost 4 in the whole regular season. I'm out. Whoever the champion, congratulations. It's the Hornets. It's Magic Johnson. Draft Magic Johnson, man. Draft Magic Johnson.